3 ways that you can make a bigger impact in the lives of your clients without getting too pushy and without missing anything in the details. So number 1 is help your clients see the bigger picture. This is where you're going to really focus on what that bigger vision is for them. Say you're a health coach. It's like, what do you see with your health? Where do you see yourself a year from now and 5 years from now? Why are they really doing this? You want to tap into the why they made the investment, because that why gives you clues as far as their motivation. If it's something where they want to have more energy to be, with their grandkids, or, maybe, and I had a friend of mine, he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. So it was one of those things. They had to work with a health coach to make sure that he was in condition because he was in his 60s to do it. So that is a big thing, is really stepping back and helping your clients see the bigger picture. Not just, I signed up because I have a productivity, it's a productivity thing and I want to do this, or I want to get my body in shape. It's like, okay, then how does that look in that long-term vision? And then make sure in the process that you tie that long-term vision, both personally and professionally, because you cannot separate either one of these things. I don't care if you're talking about numbers and you do CFO consulting and you're focusing purely on numbers and metrics in a business. The time that they spend in their business and the time that they invest in their business has a direct impact on their personal relationships as well. So helping them see that bigger picture is so incredibly important. So step number 2 is keep them organized. This is so important. We're finding out, because people, they get so in the weeds, and sometimes you're going to have clients come to you and they're very organized. I tend to be a very organized person. And sometimes, you may not be selling, services that are going to help them get organized, but you can see they got something going on. So if you're not an organized person yourself, yes, I understand it might be a little bit harder for you to set up, but the good news is if you develop systems, these can be very simple checklists, it can help you as well as them. So figure out, it's like, what is that thing that they're working on? And then develop a simple checklist. Like, here's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. I know from my incubator program, because I am now on my 4th version of it, based on feedback from clients, because I have clients with different experience. Some come in and they've never done anything before. I have other clients that have had a business that's been going for a while. Then I've had to tweak things to make sure that if I have somebody comes in who's brand new, they've never done anything with business, that we break it down into these very simple steps. So think about how you can do that and get systems set up. The great thing about that is, whether it's a Google spreadsheet or you've got, a Canva download that you create, once you create it, then you've got it there. You can easily copy and say you've got 3 tiered offers of programs. Then you can very easily copy it and go ahead and then tweak it for the other offer. Or you can also turn it into a lead magnet, because you know that clients typically come in with certain frustrations and you know where they need to start. So if you offer that as a lead magnet, and if you just went, oh my God, I don't want to give content away for free, the biggest thing people hire you for is implementation. Just because they have a checklist doesn't mean they're going to be able to implement it. That's why they hired you, to help them with that. So look at the systems that your clients need help with and keep it simple. That's the motto. Always keep it simple. So that way people can easily take action on them and they can get their wins. All right. And then number 3 is keep them accountable. So if you have a system in place and you have a checklist, and as I said, it depends on if you've got just a digital download offer and somebody's got it, are you creating an email series to follow up? If you have a private client, then are you jumping on the phone once a week, or maybe you have a Slack channel? So part of that is, what system do you have in place for accountability? Part of that's going to be depending on the level of offer, that it is. If you're offering a $99 program, you're not going to give access, to somebody to get one-on-one coaching with you on a regular basis. That doesn't jive. If it's a $99, then maybe If you have a private group, which I have private groups for my programs, then people can post in accountability threads, but they have to post their question in the group to get that. It's the private clients that get faster access and more one-on-one time. So just think about how you're going to do accountability based on the offers that you have.